Hi everyone, this is Fantigo with 100% Gaming, and welcome to another Borderlands 3 video. Today, we'll be going over what I believe are the 5 best ways to farm experience or badass ranks. Some of these options will be available for you early game in case you need experience as you're underleveled, and all methods will be available to be completed once you've made your way through the story. Before we start, if you found this video helpful, please like, comment and subscribe as it really helps out a small channel like mine. After I finished the main questlands in Borderlands 3, I found that I was level 38, and I wanted to be max level before I started my adventures in true Vault Hunter mode, so all the quest rewards would be level 50. If you have completed the storyline, I would recommend completing the following solutions on Mayhem 3, as it rewards you with 50% more experience, which really speeds up the process. Also, there is a glitch at the game in the moment where if you go offline, for whatever reason you're actually receiving 7 times the experience than you normally would. There are plenty of tutorials online for this, it's up to you guys if you want to go down that road. Let's get to the method, shall we? So, previously in other videos, I have already mentioned crew challenges, but I really believe that they are a great addition to the game, and also now a great way to level up your character. They're actually really easy to do, little tasks with great rewards. Most challenges were giving me around 10,000 experience at the current level I was doing them, which was level 41. As an added bonus, the challenges also grant the players cash and iridium. There are about 5 different challenges that can be completed, but will change depending on which section of the map you're currently on. For example, on Athenas there is a legendary hunt, 2 claptraps to find, Crimson Radio, and Toughen logs to complete. You can find the challenges from the map section and click on Challenges. Here, you'll be able to see easily what challenges are in the area, which ones you have completed, and what the rewards for them are if you haven't. The challenges are rather easy to find, because if you go anywhere near them, they'll pop up on the minimap. The next method might come to a surprise for some people, but if you think about it, there's no reason why this wouldn't be a good method to get experience. We'll be killing Skaggs and the mini-boss at the Splinterlands. To spawn the boss, however, you'll need to have completed the second quest in the questline The Homestead that can be picked up at the entrance at the Splinterlands. I find this method really effective, as behind the barn, before the road where the Skaggs spawn, has a respawn station, so you will quit the game, load back in, and it's a very quick walk to start the farm again. Now, the boss Skagg that you fight, I can't pronounce its name, but it gives around 7.4k experience at level 41. What's really good about this method though is you're not just farming the boss, you're also farming all the Skaggs in the area. Depending on which one you fight, they all have a different rotation and spawning, so one run will be different to the other, but they always give you experience as well. In the end, I actually found this method to be one of my preferred ones, as you're not always just fighting the same boss over and over again. You're fighting different Skaggs, sometimes a badass will come, make it a bit more challenging, other times you just fight off some really easy Skaggs. I find the diversity in the spawning in this area really good to just help you farming the experience. Just approaching the halfway mark, we're at number 3. I strongly believe that one of the best ways to level up in Borderlands 3 is to just simply play the game. I know how dumb that sounds, but it works. There's an abundance of quests available to you to complete, and honestly, you should get well past level 40 by the time you finish them all. This includes the main quests and the side quests. In the background, I have footage of me completing the quest Pandora's Next Mouthpiece. This quest took me about 30 minutes to complete and gave me 3/4 of a bar of experience. That's quite a lot for 30 minutes, considering I'm not trying to grind it out. If you're unsure about playing on a Mayhem mode due to difficulty, I suggest turning on Mayhem 1, as the difficulty doesn't get much higher, but what it does is it scales all side quests that you haven't completed throughout your journey to your level. This way, all the quests and the rewards will be at your level and will give you decent experience. If you don't feel like doing the side quests, of course, you can do any other method I've mentioned, or you can jump straight into true Vault Hunter mode and you should be level 50 by the time you finish the game for the second time. I found most side quests take place someplace nearby the main storyline, so getting that extra XP is always worth it to me. And now we have number 3.1. I've decided to do a little bonus, as it sort of ties in with the side missions. In Borderlands 3, there's actually a repeatable side quest where you can deliver burgers. And I mean, who would not want to deliver juicy, tender, succulent, warm burgers as a repeatable quest. I mean, I'm sold. All jokes aside though, if you complete this mission with more than 9 minutes left on the timer, you get a super easy 15,000 experience on Mayhem Mode 3. After you do the quest once or twice, you'll find a path that works for you, as the burgers always spawn at the same location, and there are signs that you can destroy along the way, each sign giving you plus 10 seconds added back to the timer. The quest can be done at either Pandora or Eden 6, it's up to you which one you decide to do. So it should be no surprise to you by now that killing bosses in Borderlands 3 is an amazing source to earn experience. They always tend to give large amounts of experience and have respawn stations that can likely be found close by. In my testing, I have found 2 bosses to be favourable for me. Personally, my 2 favourite bosses to farm are Mouthpiece and Captain Trant. Besides one of my favourite bosses in Borderlands 3, Mouthpiece is not too hard to defeat. And if you do happen to go down and fight for your life, there are plenty of other enemies with low HP to be able to take out to get back into the game. On top of that, there is a respawn station right before the boss, so after you defeat him, you can quit, load straight back into the game, and you're ready to go. Can't get easier than that. Mouthpiece also drops some very good unique loot, which can help you to farm him if you're there for a while. For example, if you level up 3 levels, your gear is going to be outdated, he can drop his killing word or a unique legendary shotgun which will help you farming him some more. Captain Trant, in my opinion, is the less favourable of the two for 2 reasons. First off, he gives less experience, and secondly, he has no unique weapons to him of any rarity from blue all the way to legendary. But he does have an abundance of non-unique weapons which he can drop. I was actually very lucky and I caught footage of this. He actually spat out 3 legendaries for me in the 1 kill. Pretty crazy. At level 40, Mouthpiece rewards me with 15.6 thousand experience and Captain Trant with 7,000 experience. But Trant is much easier to fight if you have a shock weapon, so keep that in mind. Some people also swear by killing Graveward. I found on Mayhem level 3 he was extremely tough to kill and not worth my time at all. I have seen videos of him where you can defeat him really quick, but that's at level 50 when you farm the correct gear. And guys, finally we're at number 1, where I believe is the best and the fastest way to farm experience the way Borderlands 3 is today. And it's farming the billies. There's actually a certain legendary hunt in the MMI of Eden 6. What's so special about this legendary hunt is there are actually 4 bosses that spawn instead of the usual 1. And when playing on Mayhem Mode 3, each boss gives 7.4 thousand experience. The issue is, after you complete a legendary hunt, the beast or enemy you are fighting will no longer respawn, but if you kill all 3 billies, leave 1 alive and rejoin the game, all 4 will have respawned for you. I do believe that at the time of creating this video, however, legendary hunt monsters now respawn, as Borderlands has realised that they do give unique weapons, and if they don't drop the first time, you can't get them. So it's up to you if you want to kill all 4 each time. You will get that slightly faster experience, but just be wary. As you can see, the billies also spawn extremely close to a fast travel station, so it's super and convenient to get to them. All you have to do is turn around and jump out the window from this fast travel station. If you're actually having trouble finding the billies, simply switch to Mayhem 2 and get 6.4k experience from them instead. I actually found this ended up being quicker, as on Mayhem 3 they're actually rather tough and I found myself dying quite a lot. Anyway guys, this has been Fantigo with 100% Gaming, and thank you so much for watching. If you have another way of leveling up, please let everyone know in the comments, that would be great. Bye bye now.